Lords of the Fallen is the dark fantasy action RPG that interweaves the realms of the living and the dead, as players embark upon a perilous adventure to destroy a demon god. Since its launch in October 2023, the game has received over 50 post-launch updates, many shaped by community feedback. With over 4.5 million players across the globe, that dialogue has been instrumental in helping forge the game into what it is today. And now, we're proud to present version 2.0, the definitive edition. Lords of the Fallen launched with a seamless co-op mode. Unlike many Souls-likes, players could journey together for as long as they chose. With version 2.0, we've taken things a significant step further. From today onwards, Lords of the Fallen now features full shared progression cross-play co-op. So, how does it work? When two players join an online session, provided they're on the same new game playthrough and have defeated a similar number of the 12 main bosses within a margin of 1, both players will now retain all mainline progress. Bosses will remain defeated and beacons will stay lit, or otherwise. Additionally, in all online sessions, both players will now receive all loot, 100% of vigour, and also have the ability to revive each other, whether host or guest. Version 2.0 also introduces the Lords of the Fallen Free Friends Pass. As of today, anyone who doesn't currently own the game can now create a character and explore the entire tutorial area. Once completed, players can then join any friend who owns the base game in online co-op, ready to continue the journey through Mournstead side by side. But the question remains, who do you trust to watch your back? Many praised the combat system in Lords of the Fallen, citing elements including the focus on dual weapon wielding, the ability to switch between one-handed and two-handed attacks mid-flow, and being able to equip up to 5 different spells at any one time. However, some players voiced how movement could feel floaty, with attacks sometimes lacking sufficient weight or responsiveness. Building on the initial improvements introduced in version 1.7, which included a refined roll distance and tighter animation cancellation, version 2.0 presents a fully revamped character control and combat system in response to fan feedback and extensive playtesting. Starting with movement, walk and run animations are now much tighter. Thanks to improved physics, your character now stops almost instantly, offering more precise control in and out of combat. Turning your character is also much faster, with a far greater degree of mobility, while a new dedicated jump button means you can leap at any time, adding precision to platforming. As for combat, every weapon class has been refined to feel more responsive in battle. The distance with which you move when attacking has been reduced to feel more natural, while a tighter roll and quicker dash allows for more effective evasions. The lock-on system has also been modified to ensure more intuitive enemy selection, while removing the chance to accidentally lock onto environmental elements during combat. Furthermore, the Soul Flay attack is now much faster for more effective use mid-combat. While combat fidelity is integral to any Souls-like, equally important is how satisfying that combat feels, and that's where audio comes in. As well as both block and parry, every single weapon has received a full sound overhaul, resulting in a more intense and gratifying experience with every swing, clash and thud. Alongside this, the sound effects when striking an enemy have also been intensified to ensure you really feel your weapon slice through every single layer, from armour through to flesh and finally bone. Another highly popular community request has been the ability to create more attractive and generally realistic looking characters. Both the male and female options have been visually enhanced, while we've also increased the femininity of the female body type with more attractive face options and a more conventionally feminine body shape. The game's UI has also received a full visual upgrade. It's now cleaner, more modern, and easier to navigate. Players can completely disable the HUD for a more immersive experience, or use the dynamic HUD setting where it fades in and out based on gameplay. These UI improvements arrive hand in hand with a fully revised tutorial. Player prompts have been streamlined for increased clarity, while the addition of an all-new guidebook means players can revisit previous prompts at any time throughout their adventure. And talking of guidance, your Umbral lamp now has the ability to highlight the path towards your next vestige point, aiding Lost Crusaders through the winding passages of Mornstead. Numerous quality of life improvements also arrive with version 2.0, including an option for automatic Vigor Collection and new button prompts for both Grievous Strikes and Environmental Soulflays. Lords of the Fallen version 2.0 is the definitive edition of the dark fantasy action RPG and is available now for all lamp bearers. In light, we walk.
Play it with Xbox Game Pass.